सुनो मत बोलो whenever whatever you are be 100% करे नाटक किसी को आओ मत कहो किसी को जाओ मत कहो ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना zero complete level मौज में रहो be happy
Sri Krishna Sri Krishna Sri Krishna Sri Krishna Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Just now you heard the happy mantra mala. Life is a continuous process of learning. And the day we stop learning, we come to a stagnation in life. And that stagnation is called as boredom. Such people, they are a problem to themselves and they provide problems to others. Because there is no charm in their life. See? अब जी के क्या करेंगे मरते भी नहीं प्रॉब्लम ये है लाइफ हैज टू बी फुल्ली लिव्ड not half-heartedly. We live with a wholeheartedly, with a hole in the heart. See? And this can be done only if you take this simple principle. Today's takeaway is learn from every experience of life. Every experience. And learning is possible. Teaching is not possible. You are all teachers. You are the same teacher. There may be 20, 30 students per class. So all are learning? No. You cannot teach anybody. But you cannot stop. If you want to learn, nobody on the earth can stop you from learning. And once you take this as a stand of our life, you will be always in a process of learning, and he who learns or she who learns is always alert, wants to learn something. So as a result, what happens? We learn an art of living in an alert manner. The mind of such a person has three qualities. First, the mind is quiet. Second, the mind is alert. And the third, the mind is vigilant. Three qualities. Quiet, alert, and vigilant. When the mind is quiet, you will go to sleep. No. Then alert. We must be extremely aware about what is happening around us, where we are, when we are, what we are. We have to remain alert about it. And this is the basis of all the spiritual life. See? Now those of you who have heard Bhagavad Gita, we came from Gita lecture only. So one principle today when we are talking came up. If you learn, then what will happen? Every problem of our life is when we refuse to learn. Now, if you start learning, what will happen? Take an example. Suppose you have got a toothache. So if the toothache is there, is it given to us by the Prakriti, by nature, to trouble us? It is given to as an indication, hey, something is wrong with your tooth. Take care in time. See? One of my friend, he went with his wife to the hospital for her checkup. So when she was with the doctor, he was sitting outside and he saw there a board. If you are 55 plus, you should get your heart checked. So he had time, he went to the doctor and checked. And they said, your wife can wait, you cannot wait, you have got 90% block. He had no symptoms. See? The moment it was told 90% block, immediately he has to be operated. Let us not allow this emergency to happen in our life if we start learning from every small little experience. But what happens when something goes wrong? Either we get into depression, we lose charm in our life. Why this is happening like this? No, learn. And then you will come to know. When a person is fit, he alone is engaged. When a person is not fit, he is always having lot of time. We must not have time even to die. If the death comes, excuse me, I am busy. That kind of busyness that will keep you healthy. Like many people advise me, because I keep on running, nowhere more than 7 days. It is said, the Rolling Stones do not gather, what they say? Not only moss, but also the mass. See? Otherwise, normally you see what are the Mahatmas, they'll be sitting in one ashram. There will be 2, 3, 4, 5 people, one secretary, one president, somebody to lift his leg on the and put it on the table because he can't lift it. That is not life. See? About this, I'll tell you one event. I might have told you last time. I was in charge of a school many years before, must be 40, 50 years before. And you all know the problem, the management and the principal know the problem. Suddenly one teacher doesn't turn up for whatever reason. But the students have come for the class has to go. Then what they will do, they see from the roster who is free for this period or this one is free. So will you please go and engage those children in that class? The teacher has not come. Why always telling me only man? No, no, no. So I used to tell one teacher, you go and take. One day she complained, Swamiji, why did you always tell me to take extra classes? I said, Mama, I am so sorry, I will not tell you. I stopped telling her anything except she will come to the class, school, take the classes and go. Not involved in any activity of the school. Then she started feeling left out. One day she came to my room. Swamiji, you are angry with me? I said, why should I be angry? If I have to be angry, I will be angry with something great. You are so chiller. What is there to be angry with you? No, no, no. You are not telling me any work these days. I said, Mama, you complained once, remember? Then I told her, you don't know your own capacities. You have got tremendous potentialities. Why I was giving you more work? Because I wanted you to grow. More the potentialities you explore, you grow in life, not in body. See? And what is the growth in life? We are indispensable anywhere we go. Then we have really lived life. Otherwise, the life becomes only a burden. Then the second thing, you all must be having this experience. The best period of your day or your life or best time of your life is when you are with the children, is it not? See? Because you live here at a different level. Home, the same thing, same useless husband, useless wife, the same useless children, and the same in-laws and outlaws, bore ho jate. Therefore, when there are holidays, there is no school. You are constantly looking. Kab shuru hogi school? When will it start? Why? Run away from the home. Therefore, remember this. When we come to the school and teach the children, they don't need us. It is our need. See, friends. Like here, Pankaj ji has asked me to come here. I immediately agreed. The reason is I get an opportunity to interact with the smart, intelligent people of Varanasi. It is my benefit. Am I going to address to the furniture? No. So when I get an opportunity to learn from this experience, see, and when I am telling something to you, do you know who is the first person to listen? I listen myself first. If my words will not influence and change me, will it influence and change others? Therefore, the rule is our words must carry meaning. See? There are some teachers who are extremely popular among the children. They want that teacher. And there are others also. They do not like it. Now, about this, I'll tell you an example. There was one person who met me. He said, Swamiji, do you know Sanskrit? I said, not much. I can only read, that's it. I wanted to study Sanskrit. I said, why you didn't study in school? Oh, that is a story. I said, tell the story. He said, when I was in in the school, the teacher who was teaching Sanskrit, he was my enemy. Whenever he will come to this class, first thing he will find out some fault of me and then punish me and go face the wall, you have to face the wall. Raise your hands, raise the hands, as if crucified. And the period used to be 35 minutes. And he used to teach Sanskrit. During that time, he said, I have taken a vow. I will die, but I will not study Sanskrit. The reason is, he did not like the teacher. See, friends, if the children are not interested in our class, it is not the children are wrong. They are not getting inspired by our presence. That is our responsibility. And that can be grown only if we keep this thumb rule. We have to learn from every child. See? Therefore, life we take it in a light manner, not a very serious way. We are not teaching the children, we are learning from them. And when this process of learning is kept alive, then you will see every day is a new day. You know why we get bored? Because our life becomes mechanical. One homework I give you, and I am sure you will never do it, and yet I will give you. Make a beautiful copy and name that copy what I have learned today. And every day when you come to the school and after that you go back, before going home, you just make a note in your own copy, in your own hand, what I have learned today. Every day new thing. It's not the same thing, D2, 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 D2. No, 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 no. Every day something new. And then slowly you will see that we can really learn so much. You know, this is called universe. We go to university to learn. And once you take this way, you will see you will grow wise with your experience. There are two types of people who grow with age and those who grow with wisdom. Normally, elderly people have only one complaint. These days, the youngsters don't respect us. What is there for us to get respect from them? Because our age is grown up. That doesn't mean we are grown up. What we respect in life is the wisdom. Therefore, when we start learning from everyday experiences, we will not only grow old, but we will grow wise. Those who do not grow wise with the age, they become old and unwanted in the world. See, friends. Therefore, let us make this as a project of our life. Now, what we have to learn. Now, number one, when the dream is going on very beautiful, see, you have gone somewhere in a nice Scandinavian country and you are moving with your car or motorcycle somewhere and enjoying, and nice movie songs are going on, Meri Sapano Ke Rani Kab Aayegi Du, and going. Such a dream will never break. But in that dream itself, your motorcycle or the car skids somewhere and goes in the gorge. Immediately your dream breaks. Now apply this principle in our day-to-day life. When everything is going on goody, this dream will continue. But when something happens unexpectedly, suddenly it happens, then pause, think, then response. Therefore, three things. Dekho, suno. What we do? Dekho, suno, bolte raho. No. Dekho, suno, bolo mat. But learn from that. And when this process of learning will be there, you will see that whenever there is a bad event in our life, it is not meant for torturing us or making us hurt. But from that event onwards, our life's direction changes from the dogward to the Godward. And then you will come to know, number one, there is nobody in this world who doesn't have problems. I'll tell you three things. First, our gross body is sustained because of the diseases, not because of health. This you will not get anywhere. This comes in Vedanta Shastra. Gross body is sustained because of diseases, not because of health. A dead body doesn't have a disease. So if you have got pain somewhere in the body, you must congratulate. Abhi jinda hai. Still alive. Number one. Then the second, the disease of the mind. The disease of the mind is all kinds of reactions. Desire, anger, frustration, achievement, failure, friendship, enmity, laziness. These are the diseases of the mind. So if you have got diseases for the body, very good, your body is alive. If you have got the diseases of the mind, very good, you are not dumb. See? Now go further. If the body has no disease, the body is dead. If the mind has no disease, so what is the disease of the mind? Just now I told you, desire, anger, frustration, achievement, failure, friendship, enmity, these are the diseases of the mind. If the mind doesn't have this thing, then the mind is dead. Now go one step further. If the ornaments are melted, who is destroyed? The name and the form of the ornament or the gold? Because the effect always goes back to the cause. In the same manner, when the diseases of the mind are over, meaning no desire, no anger, no frustration, no depression, no excitement, but you are cool, calm and quiet, alert, vigilant, then your mind is dead. Be attentive. Dead mind doesn't mean a mind which is having drunk, then it is living in a Shambhavi Mudra. No. Dead mind means the mind goes back to consciousness. Like the ornaments, when they are melted, they go back to the gold, where from they have come. Exactly the same way. When the mind is quiet, it goes back to the source. And the source is the pure consciousness that we are. And when you start living at that level, then you will discover one very simple principle. See? We are supporting two things. First, something is. And second, something is not. These two things we are supporting. For example, if you see, how many fingers? Two fingers. So, why they are two? Because in between them, there is no finger. So, presence of finger, then absence of finger, then presence of finger. So, what we have seen? We have seen two things, presence as well as absence. Therefore, who are we? We are beyond presence and absence. As a result, we will stop reacting in life. Respond, not react. Now, why the reactions come? Because of no logic. Somebody likes a particular thing, other person doesn't like that thing. In one house, I went, a young couple, married for a year or two. I saw their house, not properly painted, not maintained. I saw that, I said, how does it matter? I had to take a cup of tea and go. So that girl and the boy came. Swamiji, we have seen what you are watching in our house. I said, very good. Do you know why we have not painted this house? I said, I don't know and I don't want to know. It's your business. क्या फर्क पड़ता है ये महामंत्र? Keep on chanting this mantra. It will help you a lot. In one house in Mumbai, this mantra is played continuously. So their daughter, 7, 8 years. Now, as you know, the children in the morning, they want to sleep. So the mother wants her to get ready. So start from 7 o'clock up to 8:30. She keeps on waking, not now, again sleeping. Finally, the mother takes out the, final word. Now you have to go to the school. If you don't wake up, you cannot go to school. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Again she slept. Relax. Don't become tense in any issue in life. See, friends. Normally, when we chant mantras, like you all must be chanting Gayatri mantra. You know Gayatri mantra? What is that? I have forgotten. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Tat Savi. What is that? Tat Savitur Varendyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Wow. Now let us chant it together. Ready? Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Again. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Very good. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. My ammas are chanting better. Gents are feeling shy. Chant man properly. Now, mamas, you keep quiet. Now let us give a challenge to them. Come on, you start now. Om. अब कैसे चैंट किया देखो, चोरी कर रहे हैं. Now you have heard this mantra. Have you understood what it is? Yes or no? Like, I go to China and when those people talk to me, of course, I got a translator in my phone so I can understand. But if I don't have the translator, then they will be talking to me, Ching Pong Nang Dong. What do I do? See? So when the words do not carry meaning, they are a noise for us, is it not? But when the words carry meaning, then it has the impact on us. See? And therefore, our happy mantra mala. Life is a time pass. Is it difficult to understand? Then you leave this knowledge. Now, what exactly it is meant by this Maha Mantra? Once I went to somebody's house for food. That is one of my professional hazards. And after going, that mother told, Swamiji, give me 15-20 minutes, I am eating something. I said, no problem. Without eating, I won't go. And thereafter, I thought, let me read some newspaper. So they had a son, about 7-8 years. Swamiji, no newspaper. I said, all right. Then he took out that useless game, what they call as carom board, which I don't know how to play. And then he was taking, because he was the expert, and I don't know how to play even. He said, I will teach you, don't worry. And then he was so successful. Then I said, I am not a Kache Guru Ka Chela. I will show you. Then I use Indian Jugaad technique. So I asked him, hey, what is that picture? Whose is that photo? When he looks at it, I take out 2, 3. See? This I learned from our Indian politicians. Theft is a crime if it is proved. Otherwise, it is not a crime. So once or twice I did. Third time he caught me. And then he started shouting, Mummy, Swamiji is a cheat. I never knew Swami is a cheat. I said, come on, now I will not do it. Promise. Again we started. And then I was not doing. But in between, his mother said, Swamiji, food is ready. I said, hey, come on, forget about it. We'll play, eat now food. No, now I'm winning. Now be attentive. For him, victory and defeat was an issue. For me, it was a time pass till the food is ready. Friends, don't make an issue of victory and defeat in your life. You will change completely. Victory and defeat is an issue which will destroy us. See, about this I'll tell you another example. There is a friend of mine in San Jose, California. He has started a beautiful restaurant, Annapurna. And when I get down on the airport, first I go to her restaurant, have good food. So one day she was telling me, Swamiji, I said, how are your kids doing? She says, Swamiji, my son, I never knew he can play a chess. So he just tried in the school because they have the coaching for every game. So he was so quick to pick up the whole thing. Then he was selected as the best student for that chess game. And he has to go and represent the school at the state level. And in that, out of the 5 rounds, 4 he won, 1 he lost. And then he came back, Mommy, I lost. This is what a real mother is. He said, it's very good, you lost. Those who have no difficulties in life, they never grow in life. Grishtam grishtam punarapi punaha chandanam charugandham chinnam punarapi punaha swadu chaivekshudandam dagdham punarapi punaha kanchanam kantavarnam. Every difficulty brings out the positivity in our life. So what was the positivity? Life is not only victory. Life has both the shades. थोड़े गम है, थोड़ी खुशियाँ, ये जीवन है. So she told her son, it is good that it happened. Otherwise, we become so arrogant because of our success. Success with arrogance is a blemish on our character. See, friends. Therefore, once we take this approach in life, life is a theek, sometimes we win, sometimes we are defeated. This is the basis of Bhagavad Gita. If you want to know what is the problem tackled in Bhagavad Gita, the problem is Mamata, West Bengal. Problem is Mamata. And what is the solution? Solution is Samata. Whatever is said in Bhagavad Gita is only for bringing the equanimity in the mind. The four things that they say, that it is the karma, yoga, bhakti and the knowledge. So karma, siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Yes, sometimes we win, sometimes we are defeated. This is what life is. See, friends, those who have not received defeat in their life understand you are not under the care of the divine will. It is necessary. See? As a result, you will learn what is the meaning of life is a time pass. Yes, sometimes happens, doesn't happen. Never mind. Next time. In this manner, when we are told that second part of Bhagavad Gita, what is Bhagavad Gita in one sentence? This I spoke somewhere in US. They asked me, Swamiji, you talk about Bhagavad Gita, kindly tell us for we American NRIs. Tell Bhagavad Gita in one sentence. We don't have much time. I said, okay, this is the sentence. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Now try this. Where are we now? In the satsanga. When? During the satsanga. What should be we? Satsangi. But you can watch in your own minds. You are waiting when the class will be over. I have to go and take the class and the students are there. I don't know this. I have to go to home also. See? So what is happening? Where we are, when we are not 100%. As a result, we are neither enjoying this nor enjoying that. Na ghar ke, na ghat ke. Dekho Maharaj. Now go one step further. Be very attentive. Can we be there where we are not? We cannot be. Can we be then when we are not? We cannot be. Do we have an option to be where we are not to be there? No. We have to be here. There is no choice. Then, do we have option? We can be then? No. Only now. So, remaining in the present, wherever you are, 100% is a very easy process of living life. But what happens? We are here in this place, we are thinking about the home, and then we are waiting, when I go, that time who will be coming? As a result, we have completely destroyed the present. The destruction of the present is the misery in life. We insult the present. Like, one day, I went to somebody's house. Uncalled. Just went. Naturally. Oh, Swamiji, you are complicit. Please sit. I went and sat. And he asked me, how are you? Without even listening to me, again he went out. And looking outside. Again he came. Swamiji, how are you? Without listening to me, again he went outside, looking here and there. So I thought, what happened to this fellow? Then I asked him, is there any problem? No. Some very important person is coming. I am waiting for him. What does it mean? You are unimportant. So if somebody will tell me, you are unimportant, will I like to stay there? Friends, remaining in the present is the highest spiritual practice. In this, there is no struggle. Suppose I tell you, you are that particular key of the cupboard, where have you kept it? Swamiji, I know, but where it is? It is in this particular shelf, and behind that particular utensil, there is a glass, it is upside down, below that it is kept. See? So you have gone away from here. And if you are asked, where are you now here? Is there any choice to live in the past or to live in the future? You have no choice. Now, if we recognize this principle, if living in the present is a compulsion, and if we live happily now, even God cannot make us miserable. What is the misery? Misery is going away from our natural state. As you are sitting now, suppose a yoga teacher, if he has to punish the student for something wrong, how the teacher will punish? Suppose, I was punished many years before. I did not memorize Bhagavad Gita one chapter. So I was punished. So what was the punishment given to me? Write down this chapter 100 times. Oh God. That is the punishment. The Sanskrit teacher, this is the punishment. Yoga teacher, what will be the punishment? A military recruit, what will be the punishment? Lift the rifle up there, full pack, backpack, and heavy shoes, and go around the parade ground 100 times. Punishment. See, what is the punishment we give to ourselves? Don't stay in the present. Don't stay where you are. Go in here and there. And the punishment, is it a comfortable thing? It is painful. And therefore, whenever we go in the past memories, Jane kahan gaye wo din, oldies are always talking about the past. See, remember this principle. So remaining in the present is a natural state. In this state, you cannot suffer. The mind cannot survive in the present. For the survival, the mind needs food. And the food of the mind is past memories and future worries. This is the food. Now, if we consciously observe this, not mechanically, consciously observe this thing, that whenever we are talking to others, we talk about the past. So mind is fed and the mind becomes strong. Or if you talk to yourself, we talk about the future. So the mind is maintaining itself either by going in the past or going in the future. In the utter present, meaning when you don't talk to yourself. This experience of yours is trans mind experience. You cannot define it. It cannot be put in words. Living in this state of mind and playing the game of life is the fulfillment in life. See? And this is possible only if we learn this art, remain in the present, remain in the present. And for that, these two techniques I told you. Before you talk to anybody, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? Or it is just a time pass? What is the time pass? Time pass is just light jokes. See? You must be reading or hearing or listening to many jokes. For um, the murder charge, you require one witness. Then the murder is proved. But for the marriage, you require two witnesses. Now tell me which is more dangerous? Light. There's nothing to be serious about. Take life lightly, friends. Therefore, slowly, slowly, you will learn this art. And then everywhere, you will have something to laugh, something to smile, something to enjoy. Otherwise, all the time, our face is like as if we have eaten a handful of caterpillars. No, no, no. God has given only human beings the choice of smiling. See? If you are from UP, you are from UP. If you are from UP, when they take the picture, they don't say smile, please. Is smile. Is speak. Is station. See? Every place has got such a beauty. You go to Hamara Punjab, see? Station. Enjoy. Bareli, Breli. There is no logic. It's like that only. The day you start enjoying these small little things, you can never be miserable in life. And that is meaning of being happy. What we are doing, we are becoming happy. Don't become happy, be happy. In being, there are no efforts. In becoming, there are a lot of efforts. Wherever there are efforts, you get tired. When there are no efforts, you are one with the divine. Like those of us who are hard of hearing. For them, it takes a lot of effort to listen. And when they have to put effort to listen, they get tired. When they get tired, they go to sleep. Why waste time? Go to sleep. Because wherever there are efforts, there is struggle. To remain in the present is no effort, no struggle. For their sadhana, don't talk about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. There is nothing worth to know. Same thing, I was born there, then I started growing vertically, then it stopped because of the ceiling. But I didn't give up. Then I started going horizontally. I'm not, how long, yeah? Enough is enough. See, have you read anywhere autobiography of a dreamer? No. Because one dreamer has no relationship with the other dreamer. And when we are awake, we tell, oh, it was just a dream. If we know it is a dream, during the dream, you are awakened. See, in the same manner, during this waking dream, if you come to know it is a dream, you have learnt everything in spiritual life. So as long as the dream is going on, play your role. Whatever, wherever you are, be 100%. And when you play your role perfect, there is a fulfillment in life. See, one director was taking the last rehearsal of a drama to be presented tomorrow onwards. So he was sitting alone in the audience, and the stage was on and the drama was going on. And the scene that was, one terrorist comes with a gun in the hand, and one Malayali having his lungi up, tied down, he was reading a newspaper in a house. This was the scene. And now the signal is given, start. So this terrorist takes his AK-47 and proper perfect matching of the sound and everything was perfect. Thereafter, now that Malayali has to die because he was killed. So what he does, he first of all folds the newspaper properly, keeps on the table, then undone his lungi and slowly he dies. So the director said, there is no life in your death. Die properly. You have to just play the role. See, friends. And one last thing I'll tell you about a teacher. That teacher's name was Varghese. And one student somewhere came in the merit list. So that school honored the child, his parents, and a big function. I was also asked there to come and recognize the child. So the management chief, then the principal, then the school class teacher, and then his parents, then the boy, and at the end I was sitting. So they started talking. Management, we provide so much of facilities that our child has come in merit. Then the principal, we are giving everything that the child wants, and this is how our result is. Parents, mother, I was always keeping awake with him and give him tea, coffee so that he can study, and therefore he has come in merit. The father, I have provided him whatever he wanted. I never said no to him, therefore he is first. Then they said, Swamiji, I said no, I will talk less. No, Swamiji, please you talk first. I said, okay, after me, then you talk, the child. I said, my talk is very short. My dear student, you have done nothing because everything they have done. You are in the merit for nothing, is it not? Then he started telling. He said, no, it is not like that. Then he said, I entered this school when I was in class 4 or somewhere. And from that time onward, there is to be Mrs. Varghese, teacher. She was teaching in the 10th and 12th standard. But since then, I used to like her. I don't know why. I was somehow or the other try to go near her as a child. And she would sometimes pat, say, smile. That's it, nothing more. Then slowly I started growing. And my ideal and the goal was, if I come in merit or higher class, she will be happy. See? And that Mrs. Varghese, she didn't know this. But she provided an altar of reverence for that child. See, friends, my friends, we are all an altar of reverence for someone or the other in life. Somebody is respecting us. It's not that nobody respects us. Somebody is respecting. And if we fall in his image about us, we are criminals. Once I was going in Bombay by a taxi or car, some rush, so we stopped. On the side, there was one child sitting in a auto rickshaw, stopped, parked only, and he was only playing. So just time pass, I talked to him. I said, hey, you are driving the rickshaw so well. What do you want to become? He said, I want to be a taxi driver like my father. He also drives like this thing. For you and me, that auto rickshaw driver is none, is it not? But for the child, he is an ideal. Friends, we don't know who is looking at us. And if somebody is looking at us with respect and reverence, and if we fall to his image, we are criminals of the highest order. And remember this, every one of us is an ideal for someone or the other. That is the fulfillment in life. We don't have to do anything. Present an ideal before anybody and maintain that. Like that Mrs. Varghese. I don't know where is she now. But that boy who told this many years before, maybe 30, 40 years before, still that event is so live in my mind because that lady has provided an altar of reverence for whom the student worked hard. This is real happiness. Happiness is not eating pakoda and going to toilet thereafter. No. Happiness is we provide an altar of inspiration for someone or the other. Then life is fulfilled. Etad buddhva buddhiman syat krutakruttascha bharata. Having known this, we attain fulfillment in life. Fulfillment means what? No loose ends are left. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Thereafter, life is lived through us. Life discovers fulfillment. Let us give it a chance. And for that, the Maha Mantra is this our happy mantra mala. We are producing a continuous playing this happy mantra mala, like Gayatri mantra continues, goes on 24/7. Like that, we are producing it. The moment it is ready, I will send it to you. And if you play in your own house, etc., without your knowledge, it will start changing your attitude in life. The moment attitude is changed, life becomes beautiful. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.